What's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Shaded and Faded. Once again, it's your girl Keisha, crazy, sexy, cool, and I'm here with none other than the movie champ, and he has been uploading on his channel, so I hope you guys have been going over there and checking him out because he knows everything about movies and TV.
Oh yeah, got some recaps on Lovecraft Country.
Good.
If you ain't seen that,
Mm-hmm.
hit it up. I recap them usually the next day, but this Sunday I'm gonna start recapping them right after me and Keisha watch them. And I think I recapped some animated DC. I'm a nerd, so there'll be a link below, of course, to click on it and check it out.
Yes. So now that look, you guys, I know we're like a week late, but y'all know virtual school just started. And that's been crazy. So last week we had to kind of prepare and get ourselves together because we ain't never been through nothing like this.
Yeah. I had to get together with some friends for the weekend before school started.
Yes, we were. So part of that was us getting school stuff together, and part of it was we got a little extra faded. So
Yeah, here's a little clip of me.
Yeah.
Here's a little taste.
Yes.
I don't know, you gotta pick it up, big dog.
I think you need to come in here.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, so we had some friends come through, some friends we had not connected with in a while, and they came through with the snacks, they came through with the shades to do shaded and faded, and because we were faded, we lost.
Yeah, that was now we were too faded, and things happen like the recording, like it happens, but we'll do it again because that was awesome.
Not only did they come down here shaded, ready to get faded, and with the snacks, her name is Christina, y'all. She also brought us some customized trays. This one says, "He is mine," and it has him in the background. And this one says, "I am him." So she was so sweet to bring us gifts for me and the hubby movie champ, and you can use them in a variety of ways. So at your discretion, whatever you want to use it for. But I will have her info in the description box. That's not gonna show up.
No.
Okay.
No, we don't worry about that. We'll just
link her info in the description box.
Just say. Just say, hey. Now, also, her information will be linked to it.
Okay. Is this going to be too choppy? Do I need to start the whole spiel over?
No. I'm going to start cutting it.
Okay.
You go.
And if you want to purchase one, her information will be down in the description box below. Right?
Of course.
All right. So now that we got that out of the way, wait a minute. Disrespectful.
I'm thirsty.
Well, now that we shaded, let's get faded. All right. Let's go. So we've been talking about friends and friendships and things like that. So I want to start tonight's topic talking about friends.
And what about
How
friends?
many of us have them?
And what about No, stop. Can't get monetized, so just go ahead. Done. All right.
Well, with friends, sometimes you
lose connection.
and you become distant, but not for any reason.
Because, like, an example, a friend that came over this past weekend, we worked with them for a very, very long time back in the day. And then things get happen, get married, move, get new jobs, and you lose connection. But that really good friend is that person that you can reconnect with,
and
just like that.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Now I gotta size you up. Or, get to know you again. It's just like, oh my gosh, my sister. Because she was in our wedding. And her daughter was in our wedding. And I just was so excited to have fun with them this weekend. We played a card game. Look, y'all need to get this drink. Y'all need to get this game, but only if you're not like a boring person.
Yeah, this game, you gotta do it and have fun. Of course, you don't have to do it, but basically, it's going to get you.
You're going to drink.
You're going to drink, and you're going to get just like. Let me pull something random out of here. I'm not going to know what it is. I'm just going to grab one. And this is a card. The player who drew this card, let's say a category like types of ice cream. Going in a circle, everyone must say something that fits the category. Whoever fails first must drink. So basically,
Ice cream?
yeah, it says ice cream like a category. So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. What? Okay, play drug card. Must say category. Category movies.
The Goofy movie.
The Goofy movie.
Mm-hmm.
Does that have movie? The name movie?
No,
or
that's just what I started with. I know other movies.
Oh, The Truman Show.
Movie camera.
Movie camera.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay, Miss Smart Alec.
Yeah.
Movie related movies. Punch Drunk Love.
Huh?
Punch Drunk Love, starring Adam Sandler. One of his really good movies
He
that came out a couple of years ago. But something like that. But of course, I would do a really crazy category. That's a different one. But something like that. I don't know if I can find a crazy one. Drink if you have a piercing somewhere other than your ears. See, something like that. But
Yeah.
there'll be a link. There will be a link below of where you can get it. We can get it. Well, honestly, you can get it different places, but
It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon. Did you order it on Amazon?
I didn't. You know those advertisements be popping up on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And it popped up for me, and I just clicked on it and ordered it, which I should have just went to Amazon because it took a very long time to get here. But it's a fun game.
Yeah.
But you have to be open-minded and with some close friends to play that game because
People might think not saying it, not saying it's that crazy. Just some things. If you're very uptight and stick up your butt, then don't play this game. But if you're cool, just like to chill, have fun, and laugh, then this is the cut.
Hey, and if you don't want to do what's on the card, you're more than free to drink.
Just like some friends that I know that I used to work with at other jobs, then stop talking to, then just message them and come up.
Mm-hmm.
But also to have those good friends, especially with things going on now, craziness. So it's good to have those close friends.
Yeah, and then social media, you have them on social media, so you don't actually lose all the way touch. You kind of still see what's going on with their kids' lives. You still see what's going on with their life. You still like a picture, but it's just something, your lives are just not putting you guys in the right path until the timing's right.
Mm-hmm.
Timing's right now.
Yeah, close. I say a friend is that you can, like I said, you can call and reconnect so quickly and just have a good time.
Or a friend is just somebody that you know is always going to have your back. You can tell your secrets to, you can disagree with, you can, talk on the phone every day. You can not talk on the phone every day, and it's nothing about it. Nobody gets offended. Nobody's in their feelings, You always just know you got each other's back. Do you have a best friend?
Of course, I have a couple best friends, but I do have that best friend that can always come help and do anything that I need. And it's hard to find those best friends that have your back. But yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, my best friend. We've been friends since middle school. And that is something that you don't find. Most people, they'll get into high school and they might still be best friends, or they might fall out over jealousy, boys, or, all the high school drama. But a lot of people don't make it. Their best friends don't make it out of high school. Or they might find their best friend in college. So for me to have had like this friend for so long, I think that's so unique and so rare to see.
Oh, yeah, and it's good to have your friends now, especially like I said before, with things going on, that I feel like that if you have a friend and you say that's your best friend, that might be the opposite race from you or something like that, I would hope that your best friend or something would speak of that, because that's good to have your friends there, especially, being black, you want to have those people there for you, because, to have your back and be there, because you need somebody to always lean on. You have your significant other, but sometimes you gotta have those friends.
Do you think that if I have a best friend, that they should be close friends with you, or does it matter? Like with a spouse, should your spouse's best friend have a relationship with the other spouse? Should they interact? Should they exchange?
As long as I feel like you married, you need to know your friend, but no matter what, your spouse supersedes comes first no matter what.
They're my best friend,
because you're gonna be around that person all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But your significant other has a friend that I'm close to, you have to respect that. But also, that friend has to respect your relationship, respect each other. And then talk once in a while here and there. They don't have to become super friends, but as long as they know each other and that they can talk and have camaraderie when, like, say, they come over, you're doing something, they can sit here and we can have a conversation like that. If your best friend can't get along with your significant other or any type of way, then you really need to evaluate that best friend and see what's really the situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just always think, sometimes there's a jealousy between, husbands or best friends, because sometimes the best friend might have come first and now the husband's, taking up the time. And then, sometimes you got to work things like that out and people don't really talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and if the friend's acting like that, then that friend is not your friend, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because that friend should have an understanding that, you're not gonna fulfill all their needs, unless you're something like that. But that's okay. But if you're friends with the other person, then you really need to find a way to get along with that person. Unless that person is like something crazy that friend knows they need to tell someone. Okay, but if not, and you see that person treating your friend right, then you really need to suck it up and really get along with each other. It's like father-in-law, mother-in-law, and all that stupid. To have friends, because sometimes even with your spouse, you have to have another person just to get away.
Yeah,
So,
to get away, to talk to vent to have laughs with. You can't always be with your significant other. You have to have somebody to help, balance you out. Whether it's local friends that are far away, you always have a friend that has a purpose in your life. And they may not all be the same. They may fulfill different purposes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. And I feel like, and also if you have that friend that you grew up with, then sometimes that best friendship might fade. Then you might get new friends. Because as we get older, and start doing different things in life, your friendships with other people that was your best friend could change. But as long as you have that friendship, that's good as well. You might have another closer friend, maybe because that person may be closer to you because you can see them more, do things with them more. But that doesn't diminish your other friendship maybe had strong before.
Right.
It's just that, hey, things have changed. You can't be as what you used to be, but you still have that connection.
You still have that love. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about best friends and husbands and marriage, I also want to talk about gender roles in marriage. Do you believe in gender roles in a marriage?
Give me an example. What do you mean, like gender
should
roles?
the wife be raising the kids, cooking, cleaning, doing everything around the house? You make the money. You don't have to do anything with the kids. You don't have to go to their sports things. You don't have to take them to school. You don't have to feed them lunch. You don't have to do anything. You make the money. You come home and you be served by your wife, and your wife's responsibility is to take care of the children.
Hell yeah. Of course not. I think it's time to change it. How I feel about it, I'm like, if I'm able to have that much money and you don't have to do anything, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Then I would think you would do things, so you're not working, I think you do things around the house, but I'm still going to do stuff with my kids and stuff like that. But I would figure you would do extra stuff, to compensate that. Hey, you're not working, so you know.
Yeah, I do. I agree. If I was not working and you were, then I do agree that I should be stepping up doing more around the house. But supposing that I no longer wanted that role, but I wanted to work as well outside of the home, would you expect me to still hold down all of those responsibilities, taking care of the kids, making sure they're where they're supposed to be at, making sure that they're fed, making sure that the house is clean, everything, plus do my full-time job, and you still not contribute nothing but financial?
Oh, of course not. I mean, I feel like that's going to be a team thing. Then you take on and do things or ask that person, that male chauvinist situation should get out the way. But yeah, you should always work as a team and help each other out.
Because that can cause resentment.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a show. It's on the OWN network, and it's called Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that's where I got this question from, because they are a married couple. They've been married for 13 years. And she has the kids, and she's been doing everything for the kids, and he don't believe that he should have to do anything. Well, I'm on season 1. Season 2, he might feel different. Season 1, he doesn't feel like he has to do anything with the kids. If she asks him to watch the kids while she wants to go do something else, he's like appalled.
Yeah, that's shouldn't, like, I don't like where your mindset. Did you say does he work? Does he work? And
he works. She was not working. They had an agreement before they had children that she was going to raise the kids until they were at least 5 before she got back out into the workforce. But then he encouraged her to go get her real estate license. So she felt like, okay, if I can get my real estate license, then that means that I can go ahead and start pursuing my dreams and my goals and not necessarily keep them on hold. She said the time is now for me. This is what I want to do. But he's not encouraging her to do that. He told her getting her real estate license was more like just fun.
What? Wait, this is reality or real or fake?
It's a reality TV show.
With real people.
Real fake people.
Okay. But yeah, I mean that don't matter. I'm just asking because people aren't like that, and they shouldn't be. Like, how are you gonna be in a marriage and not encourage your significant other to do or push them? That I feel like that's how another part of marriage failed with not pushing them, not being helping them out, financial, not really working a team like that. So. Yeah, that's one of them. Then that's ridiculous. I mean, you would want your other person to succeed, not just I make money, but I mean, okay. I mean, are you gonna be in your kid's life? Are you gonna contribute? Are you gonna stuff like that? So yeah, that would frustrate me. I can watch that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a frustrating show, but I watch it just because it's just so outrageous and ridiculous, and it's so many crazy storylines that I just can't believe that these people would still be friends after all this stuff is going on. They pick at each other. They pick on each other's insecurities in their marriages. Then they try to do like charity work together. And when they come for meetings for charity work, all they do is talk about the issues they have with each other. Yeah.
And it's just like people want to get married because they think it's a game, or they see somebody else do it, or they know their significant other. I mean, their family member or somebody that they get married, and they feel like, oh, I need to get it, but not really understand the seriousness of marriage. And I feel like that's sad, and that's and that's pathetic, because if you don't have a true good enough reason to leave or do anything, then why get married in the first place? Yeah. Well, that's on you, especially if the other person's a good person. And like I don't like that. I see that all the time on social media and stuff like that. And it's just, I feel like you're wasting the person's time. Don't waste nobody's time if you're not going to be serious committed with it.
I mean, that's true. Some people just get married because they think it's the next thing in life to do, or people expect them to get married, or they want to have children and things like that. But that is something that you really have to be prepared for, because you're going to go through your lows and you still have to love that person. You're going to go through your highs. You still want to, love that person. Everybody ain't going to be cute every day. You still got to love that person. Crazy things are going to happen. There's health issues that could go on. There's so many things that can go on in a marriage, and you still got to be, that's my person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that, coming back to friends, your closest friends are the ones that should have your back if they see you going through something as a married couple. They're supposed to be there to encourage you, not to separate you or tell you, you should get a divorce, you should leave him, unless they're doing something detrimental that cannot be corrected or fixed. Then your friends are there. That's why you have to be careful of your friends, because they are supposed to be there to nurture your relationship, especially the ones you pick as your bridesmaids or your groomsmen. They are there to help nurture you and put you back in the right place, or give advice, or if you're just going through something, your place to vent. Yeah. And they keep it.
Yeah. You really have to work at it. You can't just give up and just say, oh, I don't like it, nothing like that. Mm-hmm. If you truly love somebody, you would do all in your power to try to work something out. Just don't throw things in there just, and I feel like you just throw things in there, you don't have nothing strong, and nothing strong to really give the reason, then I'm not gonna have respect for you. I'm gonna be like, you're lazy and you're pathetic. You shouldn't get married in the first place, and you really shouldn't be in a relationship until you can figure yourself out.
See, that's what it is. People get married and they haven't figured themselves out, and they expect the marriage to figure them out, or to fix something, or to, make a change. Marriage doesn't fix anything. It just makes things harder, because you have different expectations when you have a husband or a wife, and everybody ain't ready to live up to that.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And it don't matter, male, female, whatever you marry. It's still
the same
relationship, relationship based. Your spouse, your significant other, no matter what it is, or whatever type of relationship you're in, you gotta respect that person and be there for that person. And that person should always be on your mind, no matter what.
Yep. And talking about more friends, let's talk about these rap snacks by the Migos.
Random tasting.
Yeah. Bet y'all thought we won't go eat nothing today. You're wrong, because I'm hungry.
Oh, good one. But you bet you thought you won't eat nothing today, but you bet wrong. I'm about to eat some.
Oh my god, you about to eat these wraps snacks. These are, I just want some white cheddar with a dab of ranch cheese puffs. I don't even like cheese puffs. Do I like anything on this channel? Do I like anything?
You like a couple things. You like the caramel Weathers.
Yeah, I do like those.
You like that drink with the lemon.
That was good. That was the key lime pie drink from Cracker Barrel. Are y'all keeping up with what we've been tasting? Have y'all tried any of the snacks that we've showed y'all on the channel? If so, let us know down below.
Oh, I figured something else we can do.
What?
We should do 5 to 10 things about each other. Favorite things, write it down, and we got a guest, and we'll show them the camera and see how many we get right.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe then we don't know yet.
Yeah, but we're gonna try these. That'll be fun. You think you know me?
I think I do. Hey, we're not gonna make no questions. We're gonna get this probably from the internet, Game Center, or something.
Or leave us some questions down below.
You know, the birthday color, all that. That we should all know. You know, but let's just do something. You know, tougher maybe. You know.
Okay.
10 years right here.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna be married 10 years in September.
Well, 11
the
together.
25th day of September.
And I got something that's gonna blow her mind.
Whatever. I'm ready.
Let me see. Let me smell it.
They smell like a dab of ranch.
Oh God.
Yeah, it is. Oh!
Ha!
Dropping snacks. Go
Right.
put it back in the bag. You can keep your finger pads on them things all day.
I'll clean that out.
Wrap snacks. If you tried wrap snacks, you have a favorite, leave that down below. You got embarrassing friendship stories, leave that down below. Topics you want us to talk about, down below.
I don't think I have any best friend embarrassing stories or anything like. Oh wait, okay, it's my close friend. Let's eat this, and I'll tell a story before we cut it out, and I'll tell a story. You got a story?
I do.
I got a story. We got stories, and now that we done. So,
Okay.
all right, 1, 2, 3.
They taste like Funyuns a little bit.
Yeah, I'm getting a mixture of
It tastes like Funyuns
Funyuns with
the ranch powder that you kind of
with
cook
with the regular Cheetos puff, not the Cheetos puff, not the
the
off
cheese
brand.
doodle to Cheetos. This is like a Cheeto.
Cheesy puffs. Is that what it called?
No, but this is crunchy like a Cheeto, but it's a puff.
I mean, but Cheetos make puffs too.
I know. I would not eat these.
They're not my favorite. I wouldn't buy them. Side wrap snacks. It's not me. But
The Biggie wrap. Oh man, get that.
but if you like, you know, this type of stuff. Hold on, start again. Hey, but if you like, you know, the wrap snacks and you like, you know, ranch and all that stuff, then get this.
Or if you're just a friend of the Migos, get the bag and use it as decoration, but don't open it.
Hashtag Migo.
Hey.
That was just, it's okay, not bad. But let's go ahead and do that before we close out.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and tell some embarrassing stories. Since this is your show, of course.
I
You
gotta
know.
go first.
No, I'll go first,
Okay.
and you go last
Yes.
to close it up.
I like that.
Oh yeah. So my close friends, we went to everybody knows Liberty University. Boy, everybody heard the news, but the president and you know what he been doing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this was a long time ago.
Way before this.
And I was about it was after high school. was it? Maybe 18, 19, something like that. My friend Brandon, you watching this, you know this story. So Liberty University, what they do usually every year, they'll allow people to come up, like children, kids to come experience Liberty University, spend the time with people in the dorms and learn, go to classes and just get a feel for the school to bring more recruits, which that is really awesome to do for a school to bring people in. So normally you're supposed to stay there. I think Saturday and Sunday. Friday, Saturday. Then of course you come back home Sunday. I had to go to church and all that there because Liberty University is a Christian college. I was different back then. But okay, besides that, so we supposed to leave. I'm not gonna tell you everything we've done there because it was just ridiculous. But I'll tell you this one thing. So normally you're supposed to leave on a Sunday, and of course, but we didn't. They stayed there. We stayed there. And
you were how old?
18, 17, 16. So I was young. We was driving. I'll give you that. So we were supposed to leave, but we stayed. And instead of going home, instead of going back, we was able to sneak onto another campus called Lynchburg College. And we found people that we knew, we chilled, and we crashed in their in the dormitories. We stuck in their crash, and we didn't stay. And before we did that, I'll tell you this: before we even did that, normally they'll feed you at Liberty, of course, because you know that you're a guest. But when you leave, you can eat no more. But we snuck in there. We snuck in there and we got some dinner because we didn't go home that day.
Y'all had to be fast.
No, it wasn't fast. Like another way we got in there. I ain't tell you, but we did that.
It had to been something else.
And just it was fun. We were supposed to be back home, but we didn't go home. Like I said, we're not no minors. We're old enough above beyond the drive, but going there and sneaking into another college. We didn't even go to that college, but we were able to find a way to meet people and find a way to go ahead and crash in their dormitory. And then we was able to go home the following day. I ain't telling you everything we done on that trip, but that was the first time I was able to sneak and do something, and it was a little weird, but it was fun.
I'm glad you had a good time. Did nobody say nothing to y'all for coming back late from the trip, or did they know y'all?
Oh, we thought we heard somebody on Lynchburg campus, and we had to run. I think we ran. Brandon, if you see this video, you leave a comment or something like that. I don't know, we had to run or something. I was like, what the world? I was like, oh my goodness, we smoked Black Mile, chilled. I was like, but that was fun. You do stupid things when you're young.
You have to. You have to. What's the point of being young if you can't do stupid stuff?
Man, sneaking on the college campus, crashing with someone else's dorm, not going home once I was supposed to, snuck into the college I was supposed to leave from, go home, snuck in and was able to get some food for free. I wasn't supposed to be on the campus no more, but I was still there. It was a fun time.
You was sneaky joking.
What's your story?
Well, an embarrassing story is between me and my best friend since middle school, where we were on a cheerleading squad together. What?
Start it over.
Amp it up.
I tell you to speak a little bit louder.
Oh, I thought I was loud.
And go.
Well, I got an embarrassing story of me and my best friend since middle school. We was on the cheerleading squad together, right? And I think was she the captain of the cheerleading squad? I think she had to have been the captain. It was two. We was on JV, and there was two captains and a co-captain, and she was one of the captains. And we just knew we had cheerleading practice after school. We always had cheerleading practice after school over at the middle school. So me and her, we ride the shuttle bus over to the school, and we're a little bit early, but no one is there. No one is showing up for practice. No one has told us that practice has been canceled, so we just hanging out, chilling, looking for somebody to come. Now, this was before I knew about Bob Had a Baby, It's a Boy, to call collect to my mama and say,
this is way before cell phones like that.
Or I might have called and she didn't answer or something like that. And I didn't know how many times they was going to let me say Bob Had a Baby, It's a Boy. So we was like, okay, well, we're going to wait until cheerleading practice is over and we'll just hang out here at the school and our parents will just come pick us up as normal. So we just walking around chilling, ain't nobody there, and we get hungry. So we look over into the cafeteria because the place where we practiced at was in front of the cafeteria. The cafeteria had windows you could see inside. And we see pizza on the table from Domino's. So we know whose pizza it was, right? So she's like, Keisha, go sneak in there. And
She
get us
told
some pizza.
you?
She told me.
Wow, so easy to tell somebody else to do
To
something
sneak in there and
that
get us
you
some
want.
pizza. And she was going to be the lookout.
Oh. She's a pawn.
So.
Yeah, I said it. Come at me.
So I was hungry. I snuck in there and got us some pizza. Okay. So practice was like from 4:30 to 6:30, right? So we ate the pizza and we just chilling, doing best friend stuff, just walking around, laughing, having fun. Who don't want to spend extra time with a best friend? At 6:30, we go outside to the same spot that our parents pick us up at every time, right? We open the door to the school and let ourselves out. Our parents are not there. We wait 10 minutes. Our parents do not show up. We try to open the school door. It is locked.
Ooh.
In the whole 2 hours that we've been there, no teacher has come seen us, come question us, no janitor, no one has asked us why are we still in the school. So we can't get back into the school, and it's getting dark because it's the winter time. It's basketball season. It's winter time. So we're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? So we start to take a walk to a store where we can use a phone. So we start walking down the street and we see some soccer players and they start yelling at us in a foreign language. So it's dark outside and they're like, hi, and we start running down the street.
Oh my God.
We got our book bags on. We got these big puffy jackets and we're just headed down the street, not knowing where we're going. And the closest store was probably about a mile away. So we get into the store and we call my mom. And she's laying me out because she says she don't know where I'm at, which if you know I have cheerleading practice during the week, why wouldn't the first place you check be cheerleading practice? I have cheerleading practice. I didn't tell you it was canceled.
Alright, so she's letting you out, but she knew you had practice all the time, so she didn't figure out to come to the school to come pick you up.
No.
Yeah, I need to get that straight.
So me and Rokeisha stood in the tractor store just crying our little hearts out waiting for our mom to come pick us up.
And you never found out the reason why she coming for practice. She never came up to pick you up.
She said she didn't think we had practice.
She didn't think, but you won't home.
Yeah.
Think, if you watching this, think about that.
But anyway, that was our friendship stories, and maybe we'll insert some clips of some times that we've had good times with friends, just to, you know, do a friendship celebration, something like that. But I have enjoyed being shaded and faded with y'all. I hope you have a great night and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you. That's our friendship stories. You know, we wanted to tell them in honor of friendships, and you might see a couple of posts or videos or pictures of us and our friends at the end of the year just to celebrate friendship. But if you like what we're doing here on this channel, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's that say?
Cracking the egg.
Oh, no, next one. You spin it again.
Spin again.
I know, right?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna spin.
I didn't see him at all, man.
Aw, man, Steven. The only one that thought it was bad was you. Let's go.